You got any minis?
Yeah, I think I've got one.
Oh, it's all right, don't worry, I've got a big pot anyway. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Welcome along, everybody, and today we're going to be talking about the phenomenon, the thing that has blown up that everyone's talking about, of course. It's Battle Royale games and, more importantly, Fortnite. Lottie van Prag joining me as always. You'll be answering my questions I'll be posing to you. It's more of an interrogation today, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's talk about Battle Royales because, as we say, it's a phenomenon. It's coming out of nowhere. And we want to know where it all started. We had H1Z1, we had PUBG that kind of took over there, and that's still going strong.
The originals.
But now we're on Fortnite, and I mean, what has made this game so popular?
Well, as you can see, it's right behind us. It's a super colourful, vibrant, exciting game. The cartoon element of it is so new. To be honest, I was a little bit sort of taken aback when I first saw this game. I thought, what is this? You know, is this for kids? Like, what is this sort of game? But it isn't. It is awesome. It's for everybody. I also think the building is such a huge, important thing to this game. It's just new. I've never seen anything like it. I'm rubbish at building, FYI, really, really bad. Shooting is not so bad, but the building is just amazing. I love it. It can win games, it can lose games.
Yeah. The best players are the ones that can build, aren't they? You see outbuilding happening all the time at the top level, but also we have to remember that this game is completely free to play across all platforms as well. So you have, I'm going to try and list them right now, Xbox, you have PlayStation, you have iOS, you have PC, you have the Switch now as well, recently announced. So many player bases that can get involved, and it costs them absolutely nothing to do so. So you're just going to have that enormous player base, right?
Oh, totally, and I think they didn't really have a choice. You know, they had to make it available for everybody because this game really is so popular that they had to make sure everybody could play it. That's my personal opinion anyway. Well,
speaking of personal opinions, what's your favourite part of Fortnite? What gets you hooked and what keeps you coming back?
I don't have a physical favourite part of the game because I think it's all-round incredible, but it would be the social element of it. I think you can jump on with your friends, duos, squads, whatever you fancy, and it's just fun to play, especially at the beginning. You're bashing down trees, rocks, trying to get all your equipment for building and making sure you've got all your resources. But it really does change like at the snap of a finger. I mean, it goes competitive, then fun, competitive. And that's what I love about it, because I think it's really good to have that balance in a game.
Yeah, that's so true, and balance is an important thing. And speaking of balance, let's speak about the eSports side of things, because obviously fairly recently we had the announcement that Fortnite is putting $100 million, full Dr. Evil there, into the game, into their eSports prize pool, which is an insane amount of money, even for, you know, traditional sports. $100 million on the line in their eSports program. I mean, we can only speculate on what we're expecting to see, but what are your views on how eSports is going to work in Battle Royale? Because it is kind of a conversation topic, a little bit of a controversial one.
We love a speculation, don't we?
We do. We love to speculate.
We do. I think it's a tough one. It's a tough one because of the way the game is played. There's so many different situations you can play it in. Duos, team. I personally think duos would definitely have a better relationship with viewers in terms of competitive esports. I think it's easier to follow two players around, to get their perspective on the game, without it being a little bit too confusing on who you're watching. And also, it leaves them open to doing amazing things with each other, make sure that teamwork is still there in esports, because people love to root for a team. I think that's super important as well. But yeah, I think duos is the way forward, definitely.
There's a question for you.
Yes.
Who's Ninja's duo going to be?
It might be the man Marshmallow. It could be.
You reckon he's going to come out?
Honestly, mate,
I'm not so sure about that one. I'm not so sure about that one.
If he can play his Marshmallow mask and win, then draft him in.
Controversial statement, but the DJ is going to win it. That's what I want to see. Let's talk about Battle Royales a little bit more and go back, sort of take a step back from Fortnite and talk about Battle Royales and the fact that, you know, this has come out of nowhere. It has exploded. Everyone's talking about it. How long do you think this can go on for, though? Do you think the bubble will burst at some point? Do you think that Battle Royales will kind of fall to the wayside and, you know, it might become a little bit oversaturated? Or do you feel like this is just here to stay?
I think Battle Royale is still so new. It's always hard to tell because we haven't really seen the fall off the grid game yet. I think PUBG is still super important to a lot of players and they play it all the time. You've got the OGs that play the games that have been there for the start. Fortnite is so massive. I really don't see it going off the grid. I don't see it falling anytime soon. But it's a completely new game. Battle Royale is a new thing to so many people. It's so different from what we've seen before in your FPS games, your open world games. I just don't think it's going to die. I don't see it dying.
Long live Battle Royale. Is that what you're saying?
I am.
See, I'm a little bit different in opinion because I see games being.
Of course you are.
Of course I am, just because I am. But I see games being very cyclical. This has been kind of the explosion. Fortnite's put, everything behind it. We've had the Pro-Am as well. We've had, celebrities being involved with it, which is great for the marketing of the game and getting it out there to a lot more viewers that maybe wouldn't have seen it before. But I just feel like what happens after Fortnite? Is anything going to be able to match up to the success that Fortnite's had? And how long is the shelf life on Fortnite? Because at some point, people will get bored of Fortnite. It just is what happens in games.
But then we did see, so many new games coming out of E3. Battle Royale is on the cards. Like that's what people want to do.
Yeah. You got Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people want to see. I mean, the Twitch chat was filled with it. Obviously,
it really was.
So many launches happening and so many people want to see new Battle Royale games. And I just think it is, like you said, a phenomenon, but not only Fortnite, but this entire game type as well. So it'd be interesting to see what the other producers and the other games can actually bring to the table in terms of competitive Battle Royales and in terms of Fortnite as well, carrying on its legacy.
Well, the legacy is there and it is being built at the moment. Fortnite is the game that everyone's talking about. Battle Royales, you think they're here to stay? I'm not so sure, but let us know in the comments as well down below what you think is going to happen to Battle Royales. Let us know what you love about Fortnite as well. I think that's going to do us, isn't it?
Hit the like button, guys.
Hit the like button. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.